Hello and welcome to the Officer Basin Induction for Rodinia Oil Corporation Australia. Over the next 25 to 30 minutes, this induction presentation will familiarise you with the relevant cultural, environmental and health and safety policies of Rodinia, which apply to all the operations you'll be conducting while on site. This induction presentation is broken into 5 chapters: General Induction Requirements, Aboriginal Lands and Culture, Site Access, Environmental Protection and Health and Safety. It's vital that you know and understand these policies and guidelines in order to carry out your work safely, in an environmentally friendly manner and with respect to the land and its traditional owners. We ask that you give your full attention to the material presented, as it'll not only help you carry out your job correctly, but it may also save your life. Now, to give an overview of this induction, here's Richard Parks, Rodinia's Exploration Operations Manager.
Thanks, Brenton. My name is Richard Parks. I'm the Exploration Operations Manager for Rodinia Oil Corporation. For those of you who don't know, Rodinia is a publicly listed, Canadian-based oil and gas exploration company that was established in 2006 with the sole purpose of exploring for hydrocarbons in the Officer Basin. The area you're about to enter is entirely within the Maryland-Gujaratja lands. Rodinia has an access agreement with the MT people, which allows us to work on their lands. However, with that access comes specific responsibilities. We have a responsibility not to damage their lands, offend their culture or their people. This induction process is designed to give you an understanding of these responsibilities and the relevant information you need to work safely. Prior to watching this presentation, you will have been given a copy of the Rodinia Black Book. This is the official Rodinia induction booklet, which has all the cultural, access, environmental and safety policies you need to be familiar with. The Black Book must be kept with you at all times while on site. Above all, there are 4 fundamental guidelines this induction process highlights. 1. Safety is everybody's responsibility. 2. There is no job that is so urgent or important that it can't be done safely. 3. Treat the people and their lands with respect. And finally, don't touch anything that is not your job or go anywhere that hasn't been cleared. I'll be back at the end of this induction process to sum up. Please pay full attention to it, learn from it, and follow its guidance. Thanks.
Thanks, Richard. This induction presentation is designed to be viewed in conjunction with the Black Book that Richard spoke about. If you don't have a copy, please stop this video and ask your induction supervisor for your Rodinia Black Book now. At the end of each chapter in this induction, the video will pause and you'll be presented with a series of on-screen question numbers. The questions that correlate with these numbers can be found on the perforated pages at the back of your Black Book. You need to write the answers to these questions in the spaces provided on the perforated pages. The answers are multiple choice. Once you have completed your answers for each section, simply press play to resume the presentation. All activities in the workplace should be carried out in compliance with the specific occupational health and safety system that relates to the activities you are carrying out. This induction is not intended to replace your system, but to provide an overview of the general requirements for working in the Officer Basin. Once you have completed the induction video, you are then required to sign in the space provided on the perforated pages at the rear of the Black Book. Tear out these pages and give them to your induction supervisor. Then, provided all your answers are correct, this contract will serve as confirmation that you have completed the induction process. Now, as we come to the end of Section 1, there are some additional requirements we need to point out. Firstly, you must report to the site office upon arrival and departure from the site. Secondly, if you have a serious medical condition or medical history that may impair your ability to work safely, or you require special medical attention in an emergency, you must advise the person in charge of your activities of this condition. Finally, you'll be required to repeat this induction process at intervals of no more than 6 months or as directed by the person in charge. Please turn now to the end of your Black Book and take a few moments to answer the question numbers that appear on screen. Once you have completed these questions, resume the presentation.